We go.
Woof.
Hey, look. Oh, shit, I forgot about this part entirely.
Oh, yeah. For a second, I thought they were walking towards the lake.
Yo, look how fast they all just started that at the same time.
Oh, I hate turbo mode.
Oh,
Makes it look so bad.
still here.
Alright, I turned it off.
And my brother.
No, you're good.
Can't imagine why.
I mean, it's really meant for, like, all the other stuff. Like, it's not necessary right here. So,
Elliot, Crow,
those
just
two.
wanted to thank you for everything you've done for us.
You mean for the concert?
What brought that on? You got so serious there, I was getting kind of scared.
It's just that our performance today never would have been possible without the two of you guiding it along. I wanted to make sure that you knew how much I appreciate you doing that.
Damn, man. Is making people feel awkward a hobby of yours?
You know? I believe it.
Oh, it's no big deal. Besides, it was a real team effort. Everyone played a part. I mean,
Hell
you,
yeah.
you were a fountain of good advice through this whole thing. And honestly, I should be the one thanking everyone.
Huh?
You all helped me rediscover just how much music means to me. Because it's not just about performing by myself. It's about performing together, playing off each other's strengths to make something wonderful. So I should be the one thanking you. This never would have happened if I didn't come to this academy.
Elliot.
Holy hell, are you guys trying to see who can make me cringe the hardest?
Got him.
Yeah.
Elliot, my boy, your father's
There it is.
ready and waiting for you
Yep.
to leap into them.
You know, I didn't pull up the guide.
Does he always have to say that stuff so loudly? Sorry, I'll see you later, okay?
Yeah, later.
Oh, this should be the last day I have to pull this guide up.
I'm just gonna say, is there anything really even left? I don't.
So there's like two more
Hoping we can do the
character
same thing
pages.
next year too.
Ah.
Though, who knows if Class 7 is even going to exist next year. Crow?
Yeah, at the start of the next day, before everything happens, I have to go talk
yeah.
to people.
Generally, people stay in the same class from their first day to their graduation, but Class 7's basically one giant exception to everything the school's ever done, so who knows?
I guess that has its pluses and its minuses, but no matter what, it's not going to be the same. We won't have you.
If I manage to graduate, at least. Barring any nasty surprises, I'll be in Class 7 till the end of the month. Which means our time as classmates is almost up.
Now that you mention it, yeah. We'll have to see if we can throw you a farewell party around the end of the month then. Can't let you off easy.
Come on, it's no big deal. Trust me, you're still gonna see more than enough of me next year. Sure, I'll have moved out of the dorms, but I'll be sure to stop by once a week to steal some of Sharon's cooking.
Yo,
You
good
better.
food is good food.
Oh, and by the way, I'm not going to have to call you Mr. Armbrust or anything after you graduate, am I? I mean, we've spent so much time together that treating you like a proper adult just wouldn't feel right.
Of course not. And if I ever catch you calling me Mr. Armbrust again, I'm gonna smack you. Oh, yeah. Guess it's about time I gave you this back.
Yo, what a catch. Like, how do you catch it that way? Instead-
Magic.
It's like, if he had a fast hand, I'd believe it, but that was not fast.
Forgot about it. You've done so much for me since then. Saving Elise, helping with the concert. Compared to all that, 50 Mira is nothing.
The feeling's mutual. Besides, I never return the mirror that I borrow. Makes that coin extra special. So go on, take it.
Fun fact, your mirror actually goes up 50.
Well, I mean, I figured.
I just appreciate that.
By the way, you know there was.
I mean, it goes down in the beginning. It better go back
How
up.
do you suppose you really owe me after half a year?
Oh man, what kind of racket are you running here anyway? I thought you were supposed to be a good kid.
Well, there's this one second year who's taught me a thing or two about making money. To be honest, it feels kind of lonely to think that everything between us is completely settled and done with. So, what do you say? You still owe me?
I swear, the things I do for love. All right, you'll get your stupid interest someday. Maybe.
Bow, bow, bow.
An awkward way to dance, I think.
Yeah, I'm hitting speed up for this part.
Alphen, I am drawn to the party before us like a moth to a flame, like a starving man to a banquet, like beauty to me.
Yeah, this is probably one of the few things that looks better sped up.
We grace the dancers with the gift of our company.
It
though, I
really
mean,
does look so much better with the people moving faster here.
Yeah. Although, I mean, the dance is still hot garbage, but
Come now, don't waste your time.
yeah, when it's going like a quarter of that speed.
I really wish the box did not go along with him. I know on this speed
Same.
it's so much more, but like still.
Right.
No need to worry about formalities tonight. Let's all relax, enjoy ourselves, and maybe let a few secrets slip.
Ah, look at him.
Allow me, Sharon, before every red-blooded boy in this school lines up for a chat.
It would be my honor.
Madam Sharon, might I have this dance?
Of course. Given that our former partners left the dance all too soon, we seem to make for an appropriate pair.
I suppose you're right. Instructor, I cannot thank you enough for all you've done for my daughter. I can, however, ask you for the pleasure of this dance.
Really? Ooh, he's just my type, too.
Teacher wants to bang someone else.
Oh, just
No, teacher, no.
It's no longer want to bang a teacher, it's...
Kittens by the end of the night. But I suppose I can let you take the first dance.
Well, I don't mind, but seeing you in that dress is enough to make any guy feel intimidated.
They waste no time, do they?
It's no surprise that my grandfather made a beeline for Sharon, but I never expected to see Mother dancing.
In some ways, it seems as though they're younger than we are.
Looks like everyone's having fun, though. Shall we join them?
You've given me more than enough of your time already today. Between showing me around and your incredible...
And then on second playthrough, you can be like, nah, I'm dancing with Elise,
I'm
and
sure
make
there's
it
someone else
weird.
you'd rather dance with here. Why not ask them instead?
Pass? Yeah, pass.
Oh shit, I actually have 3 options.
I knew it. So I have a potential sister-in-law now, do I?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Still,
Although, okay, now I definitely need to keep that saved so then I can just get the 2 endings for them really fast.
feel kind of bad leaving
Right.
you here on your own, though.
I'm fine, really. Besides, if you spend all this time worrying about me, the music will be over by the time you ask.
Well, okay.
He's such an idiot. Oh, well.
Honestly, if you just kept it as a small thing and like didn't give the option for it, it's just like a part of her character, I'd be more okay with it.
Yeah.
Just don't watch Cold Steel 4. Or don't choose her at the end of Cold Steel 4, please.
It's fine. I'm fine, honestly.
Laura?
Oh, Reem. Perfect timing. Would you like to dance?
Huh?
Got him.
Blam.
My father and instructor Sarah make for rather impressive dancing partners. Watching them makes me want to go up and dance myself.
To be honest, I came over here ready to ask you the same thing.
Oh?
Still, since the guy traditionally asks the girl, I might as well. Would you like to dance with me?
I'd be delighted.
Dancing. Yeah, I'm so glad this is on 2 times speed for this.
Right, it's so fucking awkward.
It really is. See, especially on this, they're like at least changing up the camera angles enough. It's not as much. I can only imagine on I think Turbo is 3 times speed.
That was exhausting.
Oh, okay.
Well, I didn't imagine either of us would have much energy left over after our
Performance, the dungeon the previous night, fucking...
I don't get the chance to dance
Yeah.
very often.
A lot of energy was used.
Yeah.
My family's the same way. We might be nobles, but we're not exactly a common sight at high society gatherings.
I suppose this was a new experience for the both of us then. Attending this academy has given me the chance to see sides of myself that I didn't even know existed.
Same here.
When I first enrolled in this academy, I wanted nothing more than to improve my swordsmanship. But when I arrived, I met people whose values differed wildly from my own. People like you and Fee. That allowed me to see the world in ways I never considered. To see myself in ways I never considered. Thanks to you and our other classmates, I've gained far more than combat training.
You're making me blush. I feel the same way, though.
How so?
At least you had something in mind when you enrolled. My decision to come here was half-hearted at best, but I know now that it was
Shit,
the right
actually.
choice. If I hadn't joined this academy, I never would have met you or any of our other classmates.
Rain.
Besides, you and I have something even closer than our other
Awkward.
classmates. We're both followers of the way of the sword, and we keep pushing each other beyond our limits. I'm grateful for that.
As am I. And I suppose that's enough for now.
What were you trying to do?
I forgot. I realized it was not what I thought it was.
Nothing. I'm glad that the two of us have another year to train alongside each other.
Likewise. After that, I went back to see Elise.
Here with you tonight.
But by then, that
Got him.
memorable evening was
It's a
approaching its end.
fun.
Hey, Prof would like it.
Rain, Elite.
Actually, I'm pretty sure they're all like
Good evening,
that.
Captain.
Yeah, I believe it. I think like there's only 1 or 2 that isn't. One's like Machias.
Auditorium full of people or anything.
I really enjoyed your concert, by the way.
No clue.
That's the kind of thing that makes me proud to be an alumnus.
Wait, what? You're a student here?
That's really not that surprising.
I was part of
No, it really shouldn't be.
Since you'll be part of its 221st. I suppose that makes me 5 years your senior.
I had no idea. Why didn't you mention it until just now?
Yeah, I really don't think that that's super
Given
important.
that we only ever met while you were on your field studies, it didn't seem pertinent. Besides,
It really isn't.
once people graduate, they tend to leave their ties to their school behind, especially here at Thor's.
Because it's a military academy?
Exactly. Roughly 40% of the graduates here go on to join the military, not always the same branch or even the same army. About 30% join the Imperial Army, and 10% go to a provincial force. Students who are best friends one day might find themselves enemies the next. Pain. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to kill your happy mood like this.
How dare you,
But
Claire?
I'm sure you're well aware of what may lie ahead. That we're teetering on the brink of an era of upheaval.
I'm aware.
Does
Oh
this
well.
have something to do with the issue
I guess we're killing all of our friends now.
Yes,
Yeah, that Reen would do it.
It seems as though everyone on the continent is ready to go to war with everyone else. But that's why it's so important that we're able to stand strong no matter what happens. Though, judging by how well Class 7 has performed on their field studies, I'm sure you'll all be fine in that regard. Here's hoping that I get the chance to help you out again sometime. Even if I'll have to be careful not to draw the ire of that instructor of yours while I'm doing so.
I'm just glad to know that you have our back. Thank you for that.
You're quite well. Please, excuse me a moment. Yes, Revelt speaking.
Mm-hmm.
What?
What's going on?
And you're certain of this?
Shit's going
Understood.
down.
I'll return at once. Yes, I will escort them back to Valflame Palace myself. I'm afraid I have to excuse myself.
I'm really sorry. My brothers requested that we return to Heimdall right away, but as we're going back by car, I thought I'd offer you a ride home. But
Elise, I think you should go back with them for now. I'll call you later to make sure you're okay.
Well, alright.
Sorry to drop this on you so quickly, Lee. I'm sure someone from the Academy will fill you in shortly.
Fill me in? On what?
If you'll excuse me.
Don't worry. We'll be sure to get Elise back to the Academy safely.
It's going down.
Everyone's like, nah, fuck this joint.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Does anyone have any idea what's going on?
I'm afraid not. I've never seen Father behave like that before.
My mother's the same way. She got a message of some kind and just changed.
Ditto my father. I think it was someone from Heimdall who got in touch with him. One thing is certain. Something terrible has happened.
Nah.
My dad turned pale and was gone before I could ask what happened. It sounded like he received a report from Instructor Neidhart, though.
Hold on. Neidhart's supposed to be... He was at Gorelia Fortress with the 4th Armored Division on some sort of mission.
Remember what happened.
Speaking of which,
Yup.
has anyone seen Toa or Instructor Sarah?
Students and visitors, I cannot thank you enough for your attendance today. I hereby proclaim the 127th Thor's Military Academy Festival complete.
Cool. The question is, what could have happened?
Everything.
But I am afraid I must announce this with a heavy heart, as we have just received word from the Imperial government that this evening, Gorelia
Yep.
Fortress,
I remember that happening.
eastern border of the
Oh, boom.
It happens in...
is inadequate.
It happens in Azure.
Unknown weapon has erased the fortress in its entirety from existence. I would ask that all of our guests, from that region or otherwise, please try to remain calm.
Good thing all of the main characters are right here.
Right?
Yep, it was just decimated. The fucking music they have right here, I fucking forgot about this. It's creepy ass music. I know you can't hear it, but anyways.
Right.
I tried using it so then you'd be able to hear, and then it was all crackly and bad, so...
No worries.
If that didn't happen every time, then...
Right. Back to the original 9.
I can't take this anymore.
Yo, your mouth's just open.
Where is she? Homeroom was supposed to start ages ago.
I'm not surprised that she's late. The instructors are probably all busy trying to figure out what to do.
That seems more than likely. This morning's meeting has already blown past its normal ending time.
It's still hard for me to believe all of this is really happening. Having been there, the idea that Gorelia Fortress just vanished is difficult to comprehend.
Not all of it, I heard. There are still some parts left and almost untouched.
It
The
just
Instructor Neidhart
disappeared.
getting out of there alive was nothing short of a miracle, though.
Those huge railway guns were part of the section that's gone too. If I hadn't seen the pictures, it'd be kind of hard to believe.
What kind of weapon is even capable
An
of doing something
Aeon.
like that? I find myself doubtful that any human could create something so powerful.
We just don't know. All we do know is that it's impossible to make a weapon that powerful even with today's most advanced orbital technology.
And yet here we are, with just such a weapon in the hands of what's always been seen as a mere vassal state. The Imperial Army has their work cut out for them, I'll say that much.
I'm worried about what's going on in the capital, too. It sounds like there have been even more demonstrations going on there these past few days.
Down with Crossbell, they say. Point our guns towards the east.
Is there even any truth to those rumors that Calvert's planning an invasion?
I'm pretty sure it's all nonsense. But considering how there have been tensions between us and them for years, people are just more inclined to believe it. Rumors are just that. We need to be careful not to be misled by half-truths and speculation. If possible, we should find out exactly what's happening for ourselves.
Yeah. Over the year, we've seen how things are across the Empire with our own eyes. Now's as good
They also decided that the music should just be louder than the voice.
Well said. We've had
Randomly.
education in getting to the truth
Of course.
behind all the headlines.
That seems to have been a running theme.
And it could be worse.
Still,
Yeah.
we
Could be
seem to
Sonic
listen to
Adventure
our
2.
illustrious members.
Well, there's nothing strange about
Constantly talking over each other, and you also can't hear him because it's too loud.
He said he was going to be with us through the end of the month. As for Million, though, I'm not sure.
You don't think it's something to do with the intelligence division, do you? Well, she is an agent of theirs.
It's kind of easy to forget that. You know, she usually is.
It does concern me that none of us have seen her.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, instructor.
Are we starting homeroom?
Not today, I'm afraid. All classes have been canceled.
Got him.
You can either stay here in the building and study until school's out, or go back to the dorm.
So wait,
Has something happened?
Not yet, but it will. Chancellor Osborne is going to be addressing the nation from Dreifels Plaza at noon. It's set to be broadcast across the entire empire.
A national address?
Sounds pretty serious. And given the timing, indeed, it's not hard to imagine what's on his agenda.
Come on, guys. Straighten up. You're students of Thor's Military Academy, and that makes you all cadets. Whatever careers you choose, military or civilian, you need to know how to act decisively in an emergency. So right now, I don't want you to look away from what's happening in the world. I want you to face it straight.
Will do.
you're right. Now's not the time to lose heart.
As for Osborne's speech, apparently we'll be setting up radios in each classroom so the students can listen to the national address. So if you want to follow along, be sure to be back here by noon.
Alright, let's go talk to a single person.
Same
Yay!
I don't even have a radio.
I do, but for something like this, I'd rather not listen to it alone.
Well then, we can all share in the joy of hearing the melodious voice of our esteemed...
Maybe I should haul in some beer and snacks.
That's the only way I'll stay sane through the entire broadcast.
What should we do?
Honestly, I wouldn't be against that.
None of us
Yeah, I know, right?
Can't say I do. Crow's practically made a career out of playing hooky, but I did see Milliam earlier this morning.
Oh, so she's still on campus?
At least that means she wasn't called away by the intelligence division.
I'd been thinking along those lines, but when I asked her, she just shrugged and said, "No news from the top." I doubt she's wandered off too far.
No news from top.
Yes, but lest you forget, she excels at giving us the runaround.
At least it doesn't sound like she's in trouble. We're probably worried over nothing.
We'll just have to tell them we're meeting here at noon if we run into them before then.
Yeah, will do.
I guess everyone's going to check in with their clubs. Looks like I have some free time. Might as well see if I can track down Crow and Milliam. At least it sounds like Milliam is probably somewhere on campus. Crow, though, he could be anywhere. Probably best to check with Toa and George first. Maybe they know something.
Alright, Lambert, get your ass over here. Cool. It's about his horse.
Whoa.
Wait, can I? This would be really funny. I doubt it.
Nothing out of the ordinary as they kind of ended up pushing it. Huh? If any of the students just idly, I should probably take a look. I checked around inside of the old school. But all the same, I didn't want a chance leaving anyone down there. So I decided to check
You know?
the 7th floor.
I didn't actually read anything about coming down here, so I'm just here. Oh, there's Milliam. I was going to see if I could use more of the things.
Not yet.
Oh, Reed! Come to take a sneak peek too?
Is this where you've been the whole time? You do know we have class, right?
Oh. Dang, I knew I was forgetting something.
Honestly. So, what's piqued your interest? It doesn't look like this thing has anything in common with Aragetlum.
I don't know. I can't shake the feeling that it might, at least a little. Not the same, but like they share some kind of underlying principle.
I've got no idea what you're talking about.
I guess you wouldn't really understand without being connected. But now it makes sense why Gramps asked me to keep an eye on this place, though. I had no idea there'd be something this cool down here.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about Chancellor Osborne? Did he know there was something like this here?
Not really sure.
asked me to keep an eye on the building itself and said to let him know if anything unusual happened. Whoopsie! That was supposed to be confidential.
So, the Chancellor has an interest in our quaint old schoolhouse, does he? We did just find out that Captain Claire is a Thor's graduate, but...
It's really not that weird, Reen.
Say, Milliam, was investigating the old schoolhouse the reason you enrolled at the academy?
Well, sorta, but it was more of a side thing. There was a more important reason, but that kinda stopped being a concern. So I guess it's just this now.
Something more important than this? Not sure what she's getting at. Doesn't sound like she's trying to hide something important from you, though.
Oh yeah! It's almost time for Graham's speech, isn't it? I guess I should head back and listen to him drone on.
Oh, so you already knew about that. We were all planning to listen in the classroom.
Sweet! I'll just listen with you guys then. What are we waiting for? Let's go!
Nothing keeps you down for long, does it? Oh yeah, you haven't seen Crow around anywhere, have you?
Huh? Is he cutting class too?
Well, he's probably just hiding out somewhere on campus.
Guess it'd be a good idea to ask around. Mind if I come with you?
Be my guest.
No!
It's dangerous to go alone.
Pretty much.
I mean, you got Milliam, but I mean, I'd still consider that essentially alone.
It's enough to beat the Shining Palm.
Yeah, but then no one else gets the experience either.
Well, yeah, but like Rena's the only one that matters for HP scaling.
I figured
True.
I'd find you here.
Yep. The student council will be passing out radios for every classroom. So I'm trying to
But it'd still make the other fights easier.
planning on listening to the Chancellor's
What other fights? There's no other fights that aren't just solo Reen now.
No, they're not.
The entire country,
Oh.
after all.
Yeah.
Oh wait, there's a first one before that, isn't there?
Yep.
I'm not concerned at all.
Imagine the relationship between Crossville and Aragonia going south like this. I sure hope Angie's okay. What with all of this political turmoil right now.
Toa.
Sorry about that. I'm the student council president. I need to stay focused on what's going on right here, right now. Angie would laugh at me if she could see me getting distracted over her anyway.
That's right. You've got to focus on getting through this. Still, don't try to take on more than you can handle. I'm not the only one ready to give you a hand if you need it.
Will do. Thanks. Oh yeah. Why were you looking for me in the first place?
Right. I almost forgot. Do you have any idea where Crow might have gone?
Crow? Nope. I'm afraid not. He didn't mention that he had to go anywhere when I talked to him yesterday, at least.
Was yesterday the last time you saw him?
Yeah. He was giving me back some of the stuff he borrowed from me since graduation's getting so close. That was nice of him, but then he gave me everything he borrowed from Angie, too. It's only polite to give back the stuff you borrowed in person. Now it's more work for me.
Well, that's a very Crow thing to do. Well, I'll keep asking around and find out if anyone knows where he's gone.
Sounds like a good idea. Oh, but make sure you're back in your classroom by noon, okay? Righto!
Alright, and we'll talk to George in the next one.
Bye-bye.
Probably finish off the game.
Probably.